We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Ready up.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. Red, cycle. Ready.
Now it's Lance. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Striker, 3-3. 10.
Another carry for him. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Cut out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
40 gun.
On first down, here's Stafford. That pass caught by Wangu. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
Set. 11.
Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Back to the well again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets in, touchdown! The Rams finish off their opening drive. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. The return starts at the 18. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw, Lance. It's taken in by Lamb. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Seal, black. Come on, set. 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Throwing his Lance. Escapes out to the left. Now here, he loses the football. Picked up by the Rams. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they've got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
50-50.
Stafford to throw again on second. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams parlay the turnover into a lead. Carty now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. And they can... The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
32. Big 20.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long now for Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Catch made by Austin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Black shot. Black ultra.
Back to throw, it's Lance. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Drill, 52. Here we go.
Give now to the running back. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys working here. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Ready.
Here's Lance. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running it now out of the gun. Across midfield to the 45. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts from the 16. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Come on, set.
Here's Lance now. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. 2nd and 3 now. Lance. Hits his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down.
Drill green. Ready.
Throwing now, off play action. Headed out right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darion Kendrick with the pick. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Fielded at the 14. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
17. Here we go, set. Hey, green. Ready.
Getting right back to it after that interception. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 38. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ball's ready. Let's go.
They're going play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set.
Now a give running right. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Micah Parsons making that play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 19. He'll get this to Cup. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll do what he can when that carry gets to the 35-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Stafford from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA 1st down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but new set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's taken in by Cup. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign Well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Stafford now against a blitz. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Middle.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
A tie in baseball, Kate? Well, we know it goes to the runner. A tie at the line of scrimmage on a sneak? Well, in this case, it goes to the defense.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This is taken in at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Red. Here we go.
Throwing his lands. Rolling left, buying some time. Connection made with his back deep downfield. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Here we go. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Here's 2nd and 14. He's going to push one deep down the right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Ready. Set.
Looking to throw Lance. That's Lamb running a slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time here on 4th. Called in by Lamb, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll throw it again. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. First and 10 from the 41. They'll run it from the gun. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Another carry for him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams go up by 19.
Cowboys 23.
The Rams kicking team is ready. Then they're going to send this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Has it at the 11.
On the double.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Steal. Black. Down.
Now it's Lance. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, one more snap to play here. He keeps it himself. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another break.